to feature the elite in San Antonio's business and medical world. They always do it. They always do it well, and they're also here to give a lot back to our community. You guys have been doing a lot with that as well. So here to catch us up on all their happenings is Elliot Garza with Inside Magazine and Charles Pilkington with Boss Creative. Thank you both for being here today. Charles, I hope I got it right. We've been practicing his last name. Now, you guys have been doing a lot. And first, before we visit with Charles and hear what's going on with him, you guys just had a huge, successful gala.
I know.
Tell us a little bit about that.
It was a great turnout. We had over 520 people there at the Marriott River Center Hotel. The beautiful Megan Alexander flew down from New York to MC the event.
That was so nice.
All proceeds went to Children's Miracle Network.
And you guys raised how much? Was it $15,000?
A little over $15,000.
That's incredible.
It was a nice turnout.
Let's get a round of applause for that. That's so great. I know some of our folks went to it and just said it was a fantastic event. And tell us a little bit about what we have going on with this month's issue in medical and business.
Well, we have the medical issue right now. The business magazine has been circulating for about a month now. I got Boss Creative, which is an IT website design company who is featured in this current issue. My cover issue is Dr. Joseph Diaz. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it in today. I wish him the best. Extremely popular doctor. I didn't realize how many people this guy knows. We have a business mixer next week at the Grill at Leon Springs, and it's going to be a great turnout.
And that's to celebrate him and all of the work he does.
And proceeds go to Roy Moss Youth Alternatives.
Wonderful. Yeah. And I know being an allergist in this city with all the mountain cedar, I'm sure he has quite a bit.
Yeah, he's a busy man.
A busy man. Well, let's talk about Charles a little bit. Charles, you are with Boss Creative, which is a company who has to be doing very well right now in the world we live in and the internet age. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
Well, we do search engine optimization and online marketing, SEO. And with today's current economy situation, a lot of people are turning to online because it has a bigger impact and it's less expensive than traditional forms of advertising.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, it seems that whether you're trying to market yourself, market your company, a website is one of the most important things you could have right now.
A website is very important to your company. When a client comes to your website, you have 5 seconds to make a good impression, and that 5 seconds is going to determine if that client's going to do business with you or not.
Absolutely. I know everywhere I go, say I hear a song I like or I buy a shirt that I like, I always go to the web to see, where that company is, how I can get in touch with them. So I know how important that can be. And if someone wanted to start a website, could they contact you? And is that what you do? You develop the whole thing, the look for them?
Exactly, the look and feel. And a lot of times we have a lot of new companies, new startup companies that have great ideas, and it hasn't been invented yet. It hasn't been invented online on the internet. So we'll go online and we'll get it started from them and go to the table and brainstorm with them and get the project done for them from A to Z.
Don't you find there are so many people out there with great ideas and great intentions, but they just never take that step to just put it out there? And wouldn't a website be a great way to do that?
I think it's a great way to do it. It started with, we all have our knee slappers, the straw, the paperclip, the Post-it note. So if you have that great idea out there and you're ready to start it, take the step, and online is the best way to start.
Now, you were talking about a search engine optimization. Tell us what that is.
Search engine optimization is where you configure a website to be seen on the first page of the major search engines, Google, Yahoo, MSN. And there's a big perception out there on the internet that if you're found on page 1, that you're the biggest and the best in the industry. It's not necessarily true.
I actually thought that. I'm like, how do when you Google Inside Magazine or you Google car, why would the first one pop up?
Well, the first one pops up because they optimize their website correctly. Okay. But that perception out there that they are the #1, the biggest, and the best, it should put a big motivation for a lot of companies that aren't seen on the first page for at least one of the major search engines to make that one of their highest priorities.
So when you're, forgive me for not, this may sound like a stupid question, but when you're talking about optimism, how do you increase your optimism? Does that make sense? Is that a dumb question? I'm like, how do you make yourself more visible and higher up on those lists?
Well, when Google, MSN, Yahoo, what they do is they have an algorithm. And the algorithm goes to a link. And then from that link, it goes to all the links on that website, and then all the links on that website, and so on and so on. And what they've done is they've set it up in categories. So Google's biggest attribute to society, to us, is that when we search on it, we get a relevant search back. So the way to optimize your website to get to the top of the search engine is to give relevant searches. So there's ways to configure a website to tell Google, well, if I'm a car, I don't need to be showed up for shoes, I need to show up for cars, or I need to show up for Hondas. And so there's different ways on the back end to configure the website to put you in those categories and then move you up to the search engine so you are relevant to Google's algorithms.
This is why a place like Boss Creative is so important, because I'm a type of person, I get lost when it comes to that kind of technology, because it's very detailed and it's very difficult. And you guys, if a company is interested in expanding and going on the web, you guys can help them with that.
Definitely.
And Elliot, how do you continue to find people like this in the community?
Charles is being very humble. These guys are the best.
Yes.
And the name says it itself. This is Boss.
They are the boss of the
They're
website.
the boss of the website.
Yes.
So
the internet.
it works. It works. Around quality people, referrals, references. Jimmy Green's here today. He's the best too. He's been in the magazine as well. So a product of your environment. I'm just looking to be friends with everybody here in San Antonio who are making a difference.
Well, thank you for bringing these people out in the business world to us and making us aware of all the good things they're doing. And thank you for all that you're doing as well. Great having you both. And if you want some more information on Boss Entertainment, here is their information. They are located at 1723 North Loop 1604, Suite 211. There's their phone number, 568-9677. You can also visit thisisboss.com. Thank you both. Have a good day. All right.
Thank you.
Coming up, still wondering what to wear for your holiday parties? Well, we've got some fun tips, so we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.